Hello everyone. Today we will be talking about interlibrary loan, or ILL for short. Although Valpo has an expansive collection of books, ebooks, and journals, unfortunately we cannot afford to purchase everything that is published. No library can. This is where ILL comes into play. We borrow items from other libraries to meet our users' needs, and we also contribute to the resource sharing ecosystem by loaning our materials to other libraries for their patrons. Interlibrary loan is freely available to all Valparaiso University students, faculty, and staff. Now, let's consider a few examples where ILL would be needed. Let's say you're searching on the open web and come across a paywalled article, as in this example, where we're given the option to pay $21. This is a recent article published last month. First, let's copy the title of the article and use the search feature on the library's homepage to see if we have access to that article through our collections. We have access to over 100,000 journal, magazine, and newspaper titles, but if it's one we don't have, go ahead and place a request. In this case, the article doesn't appear in our search results. We can remove the At My Library filter to see if it comes up that way. Because this is a relatively new article and it takes some time for new articles to be indexed in our discovery system, it doesn't yet appear, so we'll have to manually place this request. Let's go to the library website, library.valpo.edu. Interlibrary loan can be found under quick links on the right-hand side. Our ILL interface is called Iliad. Let's log in. Once in, click on New Requests and choose the relevant request type. Article, book/other loan. This category includes DVDs and other materials that need to be physically shipped. Book chapter, etc. In this case, our request is an article, so I will select that category. We are presented with a blank request form. Note that at the top you are given the option to enter a DOI, or Digital Object Identifier. This option allows you to copy and paste one piece of information to auto-populate the whole form. Let's do this. The citation information magically appears. Most recent articles have DOIs, but DOIs didn't exist until this century, so if your article is older, it likely won't have a DOI. If you don't happen to have a DOI, you can fill in the required citation information and select Submit Request. Another example where you would use ILL is if you're in one of our databases, and instead of getting a link to the full text or a catalog record, you are presented with a link to request the item via interlibrary loan. Ordering through one of these database links is an easy way to order something through ILL. Let's give it a try. Notice that in this example, the article form was auto-populated with the citation information. All I need to do now is hit Submit Request. If it's the first time you've logged into Iliad, you will be prompted to fill out some information about yourself, including your address, academic department, and notification preferences. If you've completed the registration after clicking on a link from a database, you'll need to go back into the database after registration and click on the ILL link again in order for the auto-population to work. You may be wondering how long it will take for your request to arrive. Articles and book chapters are delivered electronically and usually arrive within 2 days. Books and any other items that have to be physically mailed take longer, usually about a week. Valpo has a wonderful and efficient ILL department, but we are dependent on other libraries to fill our requests, so some of the turnaround time is out of our control. Because of this, please don't procrastinate. Allow plenty of time in your research process so that you can take advantage of interlibrary loan. Once your request arrives, you'll receive a notification email. If your request is a book or physically mailed item, the email will tell you where to get it. For students, this will always be at the library's main circulation desk. If your request is an article, book chapter, or electronically received item, it will be available in your Iliad account. The link will be provided within the email. These electronically received items disappear from our server after 30 days, so please make sure to save them to your computer or cloud space within that time frame. If you run across any problems while you're using Interlibrary Loan, please contact us at ill@valpo.edu or through one of our other avenues for assistance. We are always happy to help.